Well, hello, this is Lance. Today we're having a look at this. This is the Belkin Ultra ChargePro 3-in-1 magnetic charging dock. This particular one is one of the newer ones that has 25 watt wireless charging. And in order to do that, obviously because your phone's inclined to get very hot when you are doing that, it has a built-in fan, similar to the one that we reviewed recently that had a built-in fan and also has the Key 2 charging standard. I've done a little bit of testing with this, but before we get into that, I'm going to send you to Lance in a completely different shirt to do the unboxing. Okay, let's see what's in the box. As you saw by the unboxing, this comes with a cable, which is a 1.5 meter cable, your actual charger. The only part that actually folds away is the little, you can see, this sort of folds back here. It folds completely down, so you can have it flat or sitting up so that you put it on a nightstand or whatever. And of course your vents for your fan at the back here, you can see up there. Space for your Apple Watch to charge, and then on the bottom here you've got another flat surface that you can use for your earphones or whatever the case is to charge them there. It also comes with its own power supply, shocking I do know, 45 watts, which is pretty decent, and it's quite compact, so it's not going to take up too much space. Not that this is something that you'd really travel with, but as a bedside or next to your computer or something like that, it is actually a very good looking charger, and it's quite hefty. The base is very weighty so that it's not going to just slide around. There's a rubber texture on the bottom here, some rubber feet so that it doesn't slide around, which is also very nice. This particular color is like a sandy, I want to call it beige. Okay, on Amazon they're calling this color sand color. That's it, sand color. So it's sand color. It also comes in black though. If you do decide that you'd rather have the black variant, at least it is available. As with most of these things, this is not really cheap. This is going average at about 120 euros or thereabouts. When I purchased it, it was on special and it was going for 113 euros, which is not much difference, but it is a few euros savings, so you are going to pay. But Belkin products at least have a good name for durability, and they last and they keep working. The only problem that I've picked up while my testing with this product is the fan seems to be inconsistent. So it comes on and it goes off and it comes on. Now, I don't know if there's a heat sensor in here or something, and it's only cranking up when it starts to get above a certain temperature. I'll have to check on that, but if there is anything like that, I'll put it in the comments below. But as far as I know, there's not. So it cools, but if you listen very carefully, it makes a very strange sound. It sort of switches on, switches off, switches on, switches off. But let's actually test that, and you can hear the actual sounds that I'm talking about. Okay, we're back, and I've plugged it in, and we are now ready to show you some sound tests, I guess. Unlike this other one that we tested earlier in a previous video, this one actually has some lights that sort of display on when it actually switches on and it's cooling, so that you know that it's actually working. This one, I can hear it's working, and you actually have a switch at the back here. Let me see if I can show you that. See here, There's actually a switch at the back here so that you can physically switch on and off the cooling. Now I'm going to keep quiet and move this microphone close to the fan so that you can actually see. You can actually hear there as well the switching on, switching off, switching on, switching off. It's very strange. Well, hopefully you heard that. I know some people are very sensitive to this type of thing, so that would be something to keep in mind. It's not loud enough that I would be worried about it, and I really need to listen if I want to hear it. That being said, you do have a switch. If it is bothering you in the evenings, you can just switch it off. Apart from that, all my tests have been completely successful. I've been using this one in the office, and I know this thing charges pretty quickly, but it's the same standard as that, the Belkin one, so that's not a problem. Well, not surprising. It does charge quicker than some of the other wireless chargers that I've got around the house. So overall, this is just another solid product from Belkin. It's built like a tank, as it were. It feels solid. The base is nice and weighty so that it doesn't slip around. Everything, there's no flex, there's no give, except for obviously the movable head. But apart from that, I like it. And this is going to find a home on my work desk from now on. I hope you enjoyed this quick review of the Belkin ChargePro 3-in-1 magnetic charging dock. If you did, please like, subscribe, all those lovely YouTuber things. I will put an affiliate link down below for this product if you want to have a look at it. It does help the channel. Thank you very much. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.